Gotta love starting off an episode when it's as dark and gloomy as Satan's butt crack. Hello and a warm welcome to all of the Large Empire. I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic this fine day. This is the third installation of the Large SMP. Before we actually do anything, I'd like to direct your attention to the chat. Opal wanted to give their parrot something to eat, and they asked for a cookie. Keep in mind that cookies are literally poisonous to parrots in this game. With that being said, I obliged and spawned in a cookie from creative since I thought it'd be funny if they actually gave it to them. Not knowing that they were actually serious, they gave it to him. One more note, all of the following footage you are about to see is off-stream footage. I recorded some footage off-stream because most of it was kind of boring and or a little bit grindy, so I decided it did not need to be on stream, yet it probably should be recorded. I will notify you all once we do get into the stream footage. With that being said, I go upstairs to see what I can do with the upstairs. Holy... Seeing all this, there's literally only one person who could have done all of this. Madara was taken is the only person who knows where my base is other than Opal. Opal is a very trusted member, while Madara is not. My next move is to destroy every single sign in my base. This takes quite a few minutes. After that, I of course abuse my admin powers to teleport to Madara's base and give him a taste of his own medicine in multiple different ways. Editor's note, I'm sure he still doesn't know of some of the things that I did. If you're watching this, I think someone just popped out a baby because I pull out some of the corniest dad jokes in existence for this troll. Following that, I then slice this pig's meat open. Abusing my admin privileges once more, I then teleport back to my house. What are you gonna do? Bite me. Oh goody, I finally start doing something useful for once in my life. I then start moving all of the furnishings from my old house to my new house. I then go back to my old house to retrieve some more stuff and... What was that? Did I just get an exorcism performed on me or something? I then struggle for, I kid you not, about 20 minutes just to try to figure out what the crafting recipe is for a blast furnace. Like the stubborn, ignorant American I am, I absolutely and utterly refuse to use the knowledge book, because what peasant would need one of those, right? Standing in my ultimate defeat, I then start making a storage room, fail at making a blast furnace one more time, and then like any other sane person, summon a raid. Being the absolute fearless god of PvP that I am, I almost get folded just about instantly. I see our Ravager buddy has come back for a second taste of them large cheeks, as he comes to tap that one more time. With these constant out-of-pocket statements that I make, I do not deserve a platform. If I do at all get popular at any point in time, you have most likely been brainwashed. It's getting kinky, ladies and gentlemen. Me and the Ravager switch places, and I instead clap its cheeks. I swear if I were to make a Twitter account, I'd be cancelled within the first 5 seconds. Later on in the raid, I come across a bloodthirsty Vindicator. Of course, with my very little knowledge of Minecraft, I at least know that a shield can block their attacks. However, all the Vindicator has to do is pull out an Uno reverse card and kill me nonetheless. Further down the line of the raid, this Ravager decides to come up to me and blow me. Oh wait, what were you thinking, you dirty-minded motherfucker? Apparently, it's really easy to get an Uno reverse card these days because yet another Vindicator comes up to my shield and wallbangs me through it. Editor's note, Mojang. Please fix your game. After getting bodied a few 100,000 times, we are finally able to finish the raid and reap the rewards of a few emeralds and a totem. I use these newfound emeralds to get more unbreaking books for my future diamond armor and tools. Note that I may be getting books off stream and off video and enchanting my diamond armor and tools as they come, as I don't feel that every single enchantment warrants a part in the video. For the sake of example, let's say in one clip I have Unbreaking 3 on my axe, and then the next video I have Unbreaking 3 in mending. You'll just have to assume that I went off video and got an enchanted book for mending and enchanted my diamond axe. With the unbreaking books that I have, I then enchant my diamond chestplate and diamond leggings, along with the last book being for my boots later on. Cutting forward a bit in time, I've moved all of my stations to a slightly different area. I then placed down a cartography table, loom, anvil, and stonecutter for future use. I then placed down a few brewing stands so I can make potions for reverting zombie villagers and also general use. I should also note that I've basically completed the storage room along with making categories for just about everything I could think of. Popping in the future a little bit farther, I realize I need to go get diamonds, because compared to the other players, I'm just a hobo on the side of the street asking for change. AKA, I'm poor. Ask and thou shalt receive. The deeper you go, the better it'll be. You know, maybe I should just stop talking entirely. This ends up only being 1 diamond, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? Right afterwards, I end up fisting the skeleton. Alright, bro, why the f— As I'm running away from the skeleton, I just fisted— punched to death, I get put into about 7 different MW2 360 no-scope compilation videos. Unbeknownst to them, when they're in their basement yelling racial slurs at people on Xbox 360, while yelling "oh baby a triple" every 3 seconds, I will find them and slaughter them along with all of their family. I mean, hey, I got more diamonds, yeah! I got 2 diamonds, guys. Yeah, I got 2 diamonds, it's gonna be really good for the few. Please don't put me in prison. While I rack up them felonies like narcissists with speeding tickets, I get to join in a few more collabs with them skeletons on the MW2 trickshot compilations, find my first amethyst geode in which I take some amethyst from for future use, get distracted by them sweet, sweet, succulent diamonds while getting blown up by a creeper, acquire the set of diamonds I just saw and another set of diamonds that I saw straight after, summing up to be 4 extra diamonds on top of the 3 that I already had, admire not only the fact that I am now a human porcupine, but also the fact that I have an arrow stuck in my ass. Second amethyst geode. Finishing up that cave session, I then break the second half of Minecraft's #1 rule. I proceed to dig straight up. That was the last straw, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm really going to jail. I kid you not, while digging straight up and trying to find my way back to the surface, I find even more diamonds. It ends up to be 2. I finally get back up to the surface and make my way home. Once I'm inside, I craft a diamond pickaxe and a diamond axe. I'm incredibly sad to see that I only have 3 diamonds left. This means sadly I won't be able to complete my set of diamond armor. Luckily though, in the past I wasn't dumb enough to use my last diamond that I had on a diamond shovel. That means I have 1 left spare and I am able to make my diamond boots. I then enchant the boots with Unbreaking 3 so a draft of wind doesn't blow by and break them instantly. Hello brick wall, how you doing? Excuse me, what now? If you couldn't already tell, now you can. This is the start of the stream footage. Hello all of the Large Empire, hope you're doing absolutely amazing. Hello all Large Empire, hope you're doing absolutely amazing. Shut up, we already heard that. To start off the stream, I then start making an area underground for my underpaid workers and my nether portal to be made. You know, I bet you, love me talking about wood while you're eating, right? Dude, I swear I'm so unoriginal, it's not even funny. Anywho, most of this building consists of me struggling with stairs for... how long is it? I think it's about 30 minutes? Of course, with the length of that footage just being me fumbling around with stairs for 30 minutes, I won't be showing any of that, but I will be showing the completed product. In the meantime of building the underground portion of my base, I am then reminded of a very important block that will be very useful in the future. An ender chest. This also means that I'm finally able to reveal where my secret stash was the entire time. Editor's note: this is where it was, you cretins. Did you place the sign in my... No, I didn't place the sign in your base. I have no clue what you're talking about. With that being said, I go underground trying to find either pre-made obsidian or a lava pool to be able to make obsidian. I end up finding a cave with 2 small patches of lava. With that being said, I only need 1 piece of obsidian for the ender chest, so I only mine 1 piece of obsidian. You'd think any smart person would get extra obsidian just for the future. It's a great thing I'm not a smart person. Anyway, I finally craft the ender chest so I don't get all my crap stolen by the other players on the server. I swear every single time I make a base and start putting stuff in my chests, everyone comes to my base and starts setting up shop. I go ahead and place down my ender chest, putting all of my valuables into it, with the reassuring feeling that all of my valuables will now be safe. Do note that this feeling does not last long in the slightest, I would assume. Huh? Bruh. Did you just egg me? Oh. You just gave me a glowing Continuing on, I gather more materials for the underground portion of my base. I should mention that I skip most of the material gathering along with most of the building, as it is a quite lengthy process and not really entertaining to watch at all. It's literally just me mining some blocks and placing some right after. I mean, seriously, what do you want me to say? Block. Anywho, Asa suspiciously arrives at my base and starts reaming me about my original base. Lest he know that not only was I being chased by 3 creepers, but these were the only 2 blocks I had at the time. I made it all in like a minute and a half. Am I triggered because they don't understand why the base is so abhorrently garbage? Absolutely not. It's definitely not because I literally had no other possible choice. I swear, I could have made a dirt hut and they would have been more appreciative of it. Pushing my repressed trauma aside, my next mission is to go back to the village so I can get yet another villager so I can get mending books. Land ho, everyone. It's a... Wait, I used that joke in the last episode. Never speak again. Never speak again! Get your 14-year-old head out. Keeping it PG here, I then entice a villager to come out of his house and get into my van. Mother...
Hi, farmer boy. You want to come out of your house for a piece of candy?
I've literally made every joke I can. I keep doing this stupid crap. I mean, I know I need to be in prison, a psychiatric ward, an insane asylum. I mean, what is next after that? Probably in an apartment with R. Kelly.
Hold on, I gotta close my door because I don't want to wake up my mama. What'd you say to me?
I don't want to wake up my mama. You just said that you don't want to wake up your mama.
I did in fact say that I did not want to wake up my mama. Because I got respect for what she does.
What is this mountain?
Huh? What does he mean?
What is this world generation? What is this?
The mountain generation is goated. What are you talking about?
Keep in mind, this goes on for another 10 minutes. Why am I like this? I need therapy. The villager is now back at the house, and we do our routine welcome by slicing him in the forehead with an axe.
Okay, I still need to search the bag in all your pockets.
Well,
Go
too bad
ahead.
I've shoved them up my ass. MPG, Mr. Large, there are children watching. Oh no, that's
Is
Aces.
it a tree or is it an actual home?
That looks good. Is this your house?
Yes.
It looks shit.
I'm gonna get banned on Twitch. I mean, if we keep making jokes like this and doing this stupid... Oh, we get the villagers inside, and we finally get them into a place where we can start making trades with them. Bro,
Even that's Jay.
you are reaming my... Not gonna finish that. This is what I'm talking about. I might as well just quit now, I swear.
This man needs to stop being weird,
And that will never happen.
like your love life.
Yeah, it's all whatever.
Exactly. Man, the first true statements I've heard all episode. Lecterns. For the third time. I'm losing my mind.
Get out of my village. It's faster if I do it.
Bookshelf.
Blow. Mama beat you. No.
Bookshelf.
Mother.
Surprisingly, this time around we get it relatively quickly, with it only being about 30 minutes from start to finish. We finally get the mending villager and trade with him to lock the trade in. No. Wait.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Just both started instantly reaming that man. Wait, pause. A little later on, I'm able to lure a zombie into the house so we can convert the villager into a zombie villager. The rest of this is quite self-explanatory. We all know how the rest of this goes. Zombie gets inside and has happy fun time with villager. Villager converts to zombie villager. Weakness potion, golden apple, wait 10 hours, he's a villager again.
I didn't do that low.
Shit. Ah.
Damn it.
Bro. Are you going?
After I've already grown old and senile, Asa thinks it's a good idea to steal one of my flint and steels. Little does he know, I have those admin commands that I always talk about.
I walked in front of the house and it started giving me the guac guac.
What? You guys remember in the first episode how Red killed me because of a leather cap I gave him for being my test dummy? Well, here it is again. I gave it back to him in his ender chest long ago, only for him to just now realize that it's now in his ender chest. Fun fact, I completely forgot I did this and we were both surprised when we saw it. I'm gonna drag these balls
I wonder
on...
if Shenron...
Wait, I
wonder if
can't finish
Shenron's
that
the
sentence
Ender Dragon.
legally. While building the underground portion of my base, I go out looking for materials. On this trek, I decide to jump off a cliff for absolutely no reason. I save myself using the best water bucket clutch I've ever pulled off. Yes, I know it's not that amazing. Shut up. Let me have my moment. I stumble upon my previous nether portal, and I decide to bring it back to the base so I can have it for easy access. I finally come back to the base, and around the same time a couple people joined the game. I check the players list. Holy 1000 ping.
Where can I live?
I don't know if you heard that, ladies and gentlemen, but what Red just said was, where can I live? This of course means one of two things. Either one, Red is going to live in my house, or two, he's going to leech every single resource I have. At this point, only time will tell. And also probably my chests.
That's spicy.
What in God's name was I smoking when I started streaming? While I build the nether portal in the underground portion of the base, you can see what I've done in the meantime. Most of it is stripped dark oak logs combined with birch, with glowstone to fill in the holes later for light. You can see a glimpse of it here and there, but in the hallway I've done just about the exact same thing, except for birch I've used deep slate. In the meantime of me trying to add on to the under part of my base, Amber decides to jump off a ledge, but a skeleton behind her says, "Nah buddy, I'm the one getting the last laugh here." The skeleton subsequently equips their intervention, jumps off with her, and then 720 no-scopes her. Oh yay, Jay's here. This is gonna be fun. Oh, what do you know? Within 30 seconds of being in the vicinity of my house, they already want to burn it down.
Oh, Jay, behind you.
I need to burn a forest.
Jay!
You're an interesting person.
That is complete lie.
Nah, mainly because you stream. You have no eye.
See, the great thing is he's not even wrong. And what do you know, within the next 5 minutes, they're already punching and stealing stuff from me. You know, I started this SMP thinking we were all gonna have a grand time. We were all gonna have a nice cooperated experience, we might build things, we might have fun, play little games, you know, or even have a little city-esque thing, you know, build a courthouse and a cathedral and all these cool things, and we were, you know, gonna have a great time together. Instead, I'm getting tortured, I get all my stuff stolen, punched, killed, and my house is constantly being invaded. This is not a joke, this is a cry for help. Hello everyone, Future Large here. I should note, this little segment right here goes on for a little while. This is the end of the video. This is just like some notes that you may want to hear for future reference. If you want to hear these things, they are relevant to the future, but if you don't, goodbye. This is a bit of a strange occurrence. This is a bit in the future. This is going to be after the next episode that uploads, so this is where I am currently. As you can see, I have the nether portal here. I've actually finished up the roof. I've finished up this. I don't know why that hole's there. And I've gotten 2 of my villagers down here. I've already gotten another one. But this little hull is done for the most part. I just need to expand it. But yeah. So, as of right now, I'm not exactly sure where I am in accordance to how long this series is gonna go, right? The people on the server, really, like, they're kind of getting bored. Most of everyone has diamond armor. The only thing anybody can do on the server right now is build, make farms, things like that, and I'm not exactly sure if many others on the server are interested in that. I am, but I don't know. So keep in mind that if this server does like die or something like that, then I may just transfer the world data and make this into a single player experience. I don't know exactly where I stand on it. But anyway, as you can see in this book, I have a bunch of things written down that I want to start doing. With that being said, there's another thing that I wanted to get addressed. Building and doing things off camera and off stream. So I feel as if you want to see like the full thing, you want to go over to my Twitch. Of course, shout out to that. Shameless self-promotion, you feel me? Over at twitch.tv/EmperorMrLarge, you can go find the full streams there. You know, we have a good time. You'll see everything that actually happens. I do just about everything on stream. And anything I don't do on stream, I let everyone know. Say for example, like my armor, everything is mending and unbreaking now. You can I mean, I don't know if I really need to show that on stream. You just kind of figure, you know, like I think I've said this in the video actually, like literally all I do is, oh wait, actually they're down here now, but you get the idea. I get the books from the villagers down here, I put them, I get enough XP to put them on my armor, and they're on my armor, right? I'll do minor things like that off stream, but for the videos themselves, like building this, right? I did a lot of this off video because I feel as if it's kind of boring to watch me build this. You know, I mean, you can see it, right? I mean, you probably saw a little bit of it during the video. Making this entire thing took about, like, in allotted time, maybe about 30 minutes. You know, I just made a staircase down, which I fumbled with a little bit too much. Making the staircase itself actually probably took around 30 minutes, now that I think about it. So all this probably took about an hour, just because I was fumbling with it so much and I was kind of focused on multiple things. So when it comes to things like this, I don't know where I stand. If y'all want to see me build those things, then you may want to head over to the Twitch. You know, a lot of these things I might not be showing in the videos, but that's mostly just for this series. Since it's a multiplayer series, you know, things are a bit more chaotic, so I might not show certain things. Of course, as I've said, any like major things like in the next episode, Well, actually, no, in the episode after the next episode, I am planning on making a piglin, like a full-on piglin farm, like a really good one, so I can get XP and stuff. But yeah, in the future, I think I may kind of like add bits and pieces of like builds like this. So like I'll kind of add like a little bit of a compilation, but at the same time, with the video style that I'm going for, it doesn't really work out all that well. With all that out of the way, I hope anybody watching had a great time watching. I hope you were able to get some kind of entertainment out of this, and I hope me and my friends were able to entertain you. This concludes the third installation of the Large SMP.